Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi! My name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to this impromptu video this morning. I didn't have any intentions of filming this video, but I had a little window, so I wanted to get it in while I can. My intentions are to actually film a couple of videos this weekend because I'm home until Wednesday is when I go back to work, because Misha got spayed yesterday, which was Friday, and I need to stay home with her. She is doing better this morning. She was in a lot of pain last night and she kept me up all night long. We dropped her off at 8:30 in the morning yesterday. We picked her up at 1:30. And, you know, she wasn't able to have anything to drink from midnight on Friday. Nothing to drink or eat from midnight Friday. And she actually didn't eat or drink anything until 1:30 a.m. this morning. I tried so many times last night to feed her, to get her to drink water, and she just wouldn't do it. She was just in so much pain. And I have been so stressed this whole entire week. She's sitting here right next to me because she doesn't want me to leave her side. And I was under so much stress with her this week because, you know, she is a tiny dog. And anytime when the little ones go under anesthesia, it is risky because of their weight. And I was just so stressed out about it. And this is a pretty major surgery, especially for her size, and she's just been in so much pain. But this morning about 5 a.m. I gave her pain medication and she seems to start, you know, being normal. She did eat again. She doesn't like the collar, but yeah, so I'll be, you know, busy with her. My husband is away right now and he'll be back later this evening. And my plan is I'm going to film this updates video with the MBK Curve treatment. And then tomorrow I'm going to film my new partnership with a device. And it's not a partnership with a device, it's a partnership with a company. And I picked up a device from them and then they sent me products to use along with it. So that I will hopefully go up tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to show you some new things that I picked up, and let's start with makeup. So I did pick up the new Charlotte Tilbury. These are their matte beauty blush wands. I picked up Pillow Talk and Peach Pop. I picked up Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury's website as it is exclusive to Charlotte Tilbury, and I ordered Peach Pop from Sephora. Now, Peach Pop and Pink Pop almost look similar. Pink Pop is a little bit lighter and Peach Pop looks a little bit more poppin'. So I'm gonna swatch them for you right now. I have been wearing the Pillow Talk all week and I actually really like it. When you see the color from Pillow Talk, it actually looks like kind of like a muted mauve color, but when you apply it on the cheeks, more pinkness comes out. So this is Peach Pop. That's what it looks like. It's pretty poppin'. These are super pigmented and a little bit goes a long way. Now here is Pillow Talk. I might have enough in here. Yeah, okay, so here is Pillow Talk. So we have Peach Pop and we have Pillow Talk. Now I haven't tried Peach Pop on my cheeks yet. I was going to plan to do it today because I was going to try to shoot all these videos today, but it's just not going to happen with my husband away because I need him here to help me with Misha. And here is Pillow Talk. Now, I actually really like Pillow Talk. It looks like a muted sort of brownish mauve, but when you apply it to the cheeks, it does take up some pinkiness. And then Peach Pop, I haven't tried it yet, so I will give you feedback on that soon. Let me know if you want me to, you know, demonstrate these for you on my face, on my cheeks. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe them off. They last all day. Now, my tip for these is I would apply them on your skin before you powder, because if you apply them over powder, it does lift your foundation from what I have noticed. So My favorite eyeshadow palette that I've been completely obsessed with this week is the Aether Beauty Rose Quartz Quad. I have been loving this. I think this is such a pretty spring palette. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't know what's going on with Aether Beauty because they've been having like this massive sale since Black Friday. And just recently they had 75% off their entire website. So I did pick up 2 more of their palettes. I picked up this, I think it's called the Citrine Crystal Quad. It was only $10. How could I not? And I did swatch it here at home, and it's actually really, really pretty. It's not as like orangey as what it appears on their website. So I was thinking I could pair this with the Peach Pop Matte Beauty Blush Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I have been wearing the Pillow Talk with the Rose Quartz Quad, and it's been working out really, really lovely. And this pairs well with the Rose Quartz palette, which I have, which y'all know I was so disappointed when they reformulated this or repackaged it because it's nothing like the original palette. I miss the original palette. I think it's so much prettier than this one because I missed some of the colors in that one that I used a lot. And now, the other palette that I picked up is actually, I'm surprised I picked this up, but it was only like $25, I believe. It's the Desert Sunset palette, and here it is. This is actually really, really pretty. This color is pretty darn bright, but you can use it as a blush. But I swatched these, and I just think they're all so, so pretty. Now, my favorite palette currently, which they still have in stock, and this weekend, their website is 30% off. Again, it's like they're trying to liquidate everything. I don't know. I hope they're not going out of business. So this is the Manifest palette. Now, this is a limited edition palette, and I am absolutely in love with this palette. I would say the Manifest and the Rose Quartz Quad are my favorites so far. I love me pinks, purples, and berries and plums, but I am really digging the Citrine Crystal Quad as well. I think this would be pretty for summer along with the Desert Sunset palette. So let me know if you want me to do a oops. Hey baby, come here. Come on. Sorry. Let me know if you want me to create any looks for you guys with these palettes. I have been enjoying them. Like I said, I mean, I don't know what's going on. They keep having these massive sales, and I'm just wondering if they're going out of business. I should have started off by having you guys look at my skin. I'm getting a little bit red right now. So I'm going to take a sip of my water bottle. So it is President's Day weekend. And just to let you know, Dylan, this is the water bottle that I love. This is the alkaline water. They're having a sale this weekend on their 16 ounce and 21 ounce bottles. Buy one, get one 50% off. Oh, if you buy one with the accessories, which would be this straw cap and this bottom cap, you get the other one 50% off, which is such a great deal. So I mentioned in my favorites video that I picked up the new Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Tinted Balms. I picked up 2. I picked up Pink Marshmallow, which I have here, which is a clear shade. Now, I have been testing these, and unfortunately, they do not work out for me. They seriously dry the heck out of my lips. This is completely different formula than their Forget the Filler lip mask. I have no issues with the lip mask, so you can't see it, but it is clear. This is the Pink Marshmallow, but I cannot use these on my lips because every time I use them, my lips get dry and cracky, and these bleed like crazy. So here is Posy. Posy is really, really pretty. It's almost a dupe for the Fit Glow Nudie. But these are supposed to plump up your lips and hydrate them with a bit of color. And they just do not work for me. They seriously dry and crack out my lips. And I'll give you an update on a device. So I was like, you know what? Let's put the Current Body Lip Perfector to the test. So I picked this up and I've been using it on my lips. And it has been healing my dry, cracked lips from these Forget the Filler tinted lip balms, and it's been amazing. So I am happy to have this, and it does work, okay? All right, so there's an update there. Now, I have been testing 3 mascaras, and these are nourishing mascaras that help nourish your lashes and sort of help with growing the lashes. I have 3. I have been testing each of these for this one is my last one that I'm testing. I've spent a month with each. I have the Fit Glow Beauty, I think it's called the Vegan Good Lash Mascara, and I have the shade Rich Navy here. I have the Nourish and Amplify Mascara from Plume Science. And then I have this new one, which is called Prime Lash. It's by Prime Promatics. So this one nourishes your lashes, and it also volumizes and lengthens. And this is great for those of us who have those sparse lashes. So this one is in navy. It's such a pretty color. So here is the brush on this. It is a silicone wand. And so far, my favorite one has been this Prime Lash, which I will be doing a video on this pretty soon. This Nourish and Amplify Mascara from Plume Science, I would have to say this is my least favorite product from them. It is a pipe cleaner wand, brush style, natural bristles. But I just find that this formula is too wet and there's no volume whatsoever. It's more of a defining mascara. I love the ingredients in it, and it does make my lashes really healthy, but however, the formula is just a bit too wet, and it doesn't give me any it gives me definition, but it doesn't give me any volume, and I can't build it up on my lashes. And here is the Fit Glow one in Rich Navy. Now this, I miss the old Fit Glow mascaras when they gave me Va Va Voom lashes. This does not do it for me. Here is the brush. So one side is a natural bristle brush and the other one is a silicone separator, kind of like the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. So I picked this up again the other day just to test it out, and I've had this one for 3 months, and it's finally starting to build, but before it wasn't building, and it was just defining my lashes, and it was smudging all over my brow bone all day long. It hasn't flaked, but it smudges really badly. Now, I do not like this brush. It's very awkward. There's this tip on here that gets in the way, and I get it everywhere, all over my eyes, and it's just a pain in the tail. I miss the old Fit Glow mascaras, and I'm so sad that they keep changing the formulations. I would say probably their last one where they had the pipe cleaner wand to where it was tapered and it was a little bit smaller was probably their best formulation of their mascara. So there's a little tidbit on those. I picked up an Olive and June manicure set. So I'm going to be doing my nails at home from now on. I was getting a gel polish manicure, and it absolutely destroyed my nails. I love having painted nails, and I love having a gel polish manicure because it lasts on my nails for so long. But every time I go to get my nails done, no matter where I go around here, they just can never do them the same. Something is always wrong with them. So I'm going to stop, and it's going to save me money. So I picked up this Olive and June manicure set, and I'm going to test it out. So what my main concern is for right now is that I am going to be worrying about actually strengthening my nails. So they had a little specials that you could get extra, when you purchase the manicure set. So I purchased their nail strengthener, and I picked up the Quick Dry Top Coat, and what came in here, let me show you. So inside, I picked up their Quick Dry Drops too, I believe it is. I think that's what it was, but okay, so here is the manicure kit. It comes with this. You put this on your nail polish to help you paint. It's called a pop it, I think. So here is the kit. It's a full complete kit. It comes with their nail serum. It comes with a nail primer, a top coat, their nail polish remover pot, a brush to help perfect your painting skills, I guess you could say, is after you paint it. If you get it on the skin, you could take this and remove the color that you got on the surrounding areas. It came with a buffer, a file, and a nail clipper. And then it was a color of choice. So I picked up 6 colors, and as you can see, they're all pretty similar. And you can see, like, I love my pinks, my purples, and my like corals. I love pastels, and these are perfect for spring and summer. And I did a mix of the quick dry and the long lasting. So I'm gonna give these a test once my nails start to strengthen up. And I'm gonna be using this every day to help with that. And then at night, I'm putting some avocado oil on my cuticles to help with that. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I've been, searching for decent at-home manicure kits, and they had 30% off on this. So I picked it up so I could try it. All right, a new device that I picked up, or that was sent to me, and it's a hair and scalp device. This is called Mist. So this is a pretty interesting hair and scalp device. It has red LED light therapy and a patented technology in it, which I will discuss soon. So I have been testing this and I have been loving it. It's been making my hair grow so fast. So this helps with hair thinning, hair growth, and it also helps if you have scalp issues like dandruff. There's a patented technology in here, which I will go over in that video. So I've been testing this, so a video is coming on this soon. Another update here really quick is my droplet. So droplet replaced my droplet. So I have my new one now. And I think what my issue was with the droplet is that you have this little hole that is open here. And, you keep it out on your vanity and stuff floats around the air. And I think that's what happened, is stuff was floating around the air in here. So what I'm doing is I'm covering this when I'm done with it, so nothing gets in the top here. And I think that was the issue, is what is going on. It could have been clogged. I did clean it like as directed, but it just, started spurting out on me. So I did pick up the Westman Atelier. These are the Vital Skin Drops, and I have the shade 5. I picked this up in Hawaii. I wore it every day when I was in Hawaii. Didn't have any issues with it. I've been testing it here at home, and it's not working out for me as much. I notice it doesn't last very long here. It fades really quickly, but however, it does make my skin look really good. So I will do a video on this very soon. I just say it doesn't wear as long on the skin, just like the Vital Skin Foundation Stick. Another thing is I have been keeping my skincare routine very, very simple. I'm still using my Osmosis skincare, but my device routine has been very, very simple. I've been using the MBK Curve on my neck. I've used it 2 days this week. And as you guys can see, my neck looks so, so good. I've been using it on my chest, my neck, and my lower jawline up to right about here. And then I use my Nebulift on my forehead. And it is making such a big difference. If you are seeing the laxicity in your neck, I think the MBK Curve is the best device for your neck. It doesn't cause any muscle tension, and it really helps with that stagnant fluid that you're carrying in this area that makes our jowls look more pronounced, our double chin look more pronounced, and that's because of the technology in this device. So you have the biomechanical massage, you have ultrasound, you have red LED light therapy, and you have radio frequency. And all those modalities together really help with crepiness on the neck. It helps tighten the skin and define your jawline and remove that stagnant fluid that has been sitting in there. I see the most difference in my neck and my jaw and my chest with the MBK Curve, and I haven't even been using it for that long. My goal is 5 minutes on 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on this side, and 5 minutes on this side every other day. I've been using my red LED light therapy 3 days a week. I'm going to use it right before the MBK Curve treatment, so it'll be 4 days this week. In between, I have picked up the zip. As you've seen, Darcy from the Brazilian Girl channel had a live last Saturday showing the zip with the filtered finish. And I picked up my zip, to test it out to see if I could possibly go on a 30-day plan with this. And unfortunately, I can't, because when it comes to her microcurrent programs to where it's lifting and sculpting, it's way too strong and it stresses my muscles out in my face. You have no control of this. So what I do like with the zip is I do not like the filtered finish. I tried the filtered finish and it completely stressed out my jaw muscles and made it so tight and tense that I was having such a hard time, trying to relieve the tension it caused, and also caused me to get a migraine, especially on my forehead. The current was way too strong, and any of those programs like the eyebrow lift, any of the lifting and sculpting programs and filtered finish, I find that are too strong for me and tense up my muscles and give me a headache. What I love is Founder's Favorite. I love Plump. Plump is really, really good. I love the Plump program. I love to focus it right here on my cheeks, my nasolabial fold, and on my cheekbones. And I notice when I use the Plump program, my fine lines and wrinkles are nice and plumped up, and my skin is plumped up for 2 days. I love their eye program that focuses on brightening your eye area and relieving the tension and fluid around the eyes. I love the Prime program. And that is it. That is all I can use with this because the other programs are way too intense for me. Now, I wish that Zip was transparent in letting us know what currents and what strength the currents are in each and every program. They just list an intensity, and that doesn't do it for me. I think it is a great device. However, I'm very limited to what I can use with this device. When this device first came out, or when I first picked it up, which is in 2016, I used to use the Sensitive Energize program, and I really loved it. And I used the Instant Gratification program, but that always gave me a lot of muscle twitching. And that was before I truly understood, what true microcurrent does for your skin. When you get that muscle twitching, it is not good for you because it decreases the ATP, and that's another reason why electrical muscle stimulation isn't good for you. Electrical muscle stimulation is way too strong for the face. It works great on the body, but it's too strong for the face, especially if you have sensitive skin. It can cause you to get broken capillaries because that is a lot of intensity going through the skin to reach that muscle. I do not like it whatsoever. I have that Medicube HR device, and I cannot use it on my neck or my face. It just creates a lot of tension for me. So I do like the Zip on Plump, Prime, the Under Eye program, and the Founder's Favorite. So I cannot use this for 30 days for my only microcurrent device. I love this for those programs and those programs only. And the other thing too is that if you lose your place in one of those programs, you just have to continue on or turn off the device and start over. My favorite gel is the Silver Gel. I love this gel. I think it's great. I think it's the best formula to use with the Zip. It's the one that I noticed the most difference in my skin. So love it. And it's the cheapest formula. All right. I think that is it for the updates. Oh, my Aura Lift. So Every evening that I am using my Aura Lift, I perform the Omna and my Lift QT treatments, just like I demonstrated in my last video. And what I've been doing is I've been taking my Omna in the shower with me in the mornings, and I've just been lightly going over everything. It's less than 5 minutes just to wake up my skin, and I have been loving it. I just, throw on some cleanser on my face, and then I just lightly go over everything just to wake everything up. And I've been noticing it's making a big, big difference. And, I want you guys to really, pay attention that you're not overusing your Omna. If you're using too much pressure, if you're doing too long of a treatment, you can have an adverse, reaction to it, to where your skin won't look as good because you're working the fascia too much. Now, when we say every day, you can do 5 minutes every day, but the pressure is very, very light. You're not digging into the skin. If you are digging into your skin, it's gonna make your skin look loose and saggy because you're digging too much into the skin. You need to just do a light, brisk pressure, okay? And if you have some loose skin, you can hold it taut and then just lightly go over the skin. Don't dig into the skin because you feel that tension. Anywhere where you feel tension, that's where you want to take the thumbs and hold pressure there, or the spine, and hold the pressure there for 90 seconds to 3 minutes to relieve that tension, like in the deep fascial holds. With pressure points around your eyes, you hold for a few seconds, you release, hold, 1, 2, 3, release, hold, 1, 2, 3, release. You do it like 3 times on each one. And then you can do it again. Don't sit there for 90 seconds to 3 minutes holding those pressure points. The only time you do that is 1 or 2 times a week when you're doing those deep fascial holds. Okay? So I hope that clarifies and stuff, clarifies some things for you guys. So I'm gonna do some red LED light therapy really quick, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So I just went in with my Current Body Lip Perfector first around my lips. So now I'm doing my Qure treatment, and then we'll be finishing up my Aduro neck and chest here. So I've been sticking with my same LED light devices. I just love my LED light devices. I love my Aduro 7-in-1. As you guys know, I'm still testing out the Qure. I picked it up, I think I got it December. No, sorry, the treatment. I think I need to charge it. My schedule's just been so crazy this week and last week that, my mind's just been kind of all over the place. Just a lot has been going on. Work, I have a new boss at work, thank goodness. So hopefully communication is going to be a lot better because I really do like my job. I love the patients and stuff. It's just that communication needs to be better. And yeah, so that's enough about my job. But so my Instagram got hacked a couple weeks ago, and all my DMs got erased, and I thought it was part of the glitch in Instagram that a couple of people have been experiencing. But their DMs came back, but none of my DMs came back. And so I had Instagram look into it. And in fact, someone did go in and hack my account. They hacked my DMs. It seems to happen a lot. I have 2-factor authentication, but it doesn't seem to work. So what's going on now is I have to keep my replies. Like if I post a story on Instagram, I have to turn off to where you can message me from that story for right now. And they're recommending that I set my account to private in the meantime until it gets worked out. But yeah, somebody keeps hacking my Instagram account. Someone has sent me a bunch of spam emails on both of my email accounts. So I'm just like kind of like over stuff. I'm trying not to let it bother me, but I feel so like violated all the time. I just don't know what it is, why this person is obsessed with me and won't leave me alone. So with my skincare, I'm still using my Osmosis skincare. What I have cut back on is using a Rescue. I'm only using Rescue as needed now because I feel like my barrier is doing really, really well. It's helped heal my barrier. And I'm only using Rescue as an as needed basis. I have been using Osmosis, gosh, for almost 9 months. In May, it'll be my 1 year. So I just placed an order for Stem Factor, Renew, and Catalyst. And those are going to be my serums that I'm going to be using going forward now. And my plan is I'm going to use Osmosis probably until May. And those serums should last me until then. And then I'm going to switch out my skincare, and I'm probably going to start MMPEL because I am 45 and I'm just noticing, some things with my skin, like with my collagen. Now, this device that I'm going to introduce you guys to, it's an exfoliation device. I have been loving it, and I've just noticed, like, since I've introduced it into my skincare routine about 4 weeks ago, that the texture of my skin has greatly improved. This was like the device that I didn't know that I needed. I didn't think I needed this device because like I thought what I was doing for exfoliation was perfectly fine, but apparently it wasn't. So it's an awesome device, and I can't wait to demonstrate it for you guys and share it with you. So the texture of my skin has greatly improved, especially on my forehead, because I have large pores on my forehead, and it was starting to look like orange peel, and it's completely like almost smooth out, especially here in between my brows. I have less blackheads, and it's helped a great deal with my sebaceous filaments, but the firmness in my skin has picked up since I've been using this device. It's like I said, it's like the device I didn't know that I needed. So I have been loving that. It's like taking everything to the next level for me. Now, I will be sharing that with you hopefully tomorrow. So for today's treatment, we are going to use the MBK Curve. My favorite conductive gel to use with MBK Curve is the Sculpla. This is the house of PLLA. This is their promoter collagen gel. I love to use this with the MBK Curve. It is so, so good. So I have my dish here, and I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of this in here. May not use that, but hopefully we will. And then I keep a brush nearby. Now, I've already cleansed my skin. I just use the Osmosis cleanse since it's in the morning. I don't do a double cleanse. Just one cleanse is fine. And then I just have my Replenish Conductive Mist here nearby. And as soon as my Aduro here, oh, it's finished. Okay, so let's take this off. Alrighty then. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, so I'm thinking about switching out to the MMPEL system. I will keep you guys posted. I just feel like it's going to be the best thing for my skin since I am going through perimenopause. And, it's tougher to, keep that collagen intact. And once you hit like perimenopause, you start losing collagen. I believe it's at like 2% a year. So it's like I can use radio frequency and all these skin tightening devices I want. I'm taking in the proper amount of protein, amino acids, and antioxidants with my diet. But I think topically, I need something to help with building that collagen. And unfortunately, Osmosis doesn't offer anything like that within their range because, Dr. Ben says it's the supplements that are going to help with that. But no, there's topicals that we need with that too. So we are going to be using the MBK Curve on the skin tightening mode, okay? Now, with my MBK Curve, I have to tell you, remember I mentioned that I was having issues with the battery and it not holding a charge? Well, because I wasn't plugging it in properly to the proper USB charging port. So with my MBK Curve, what I've been using is I have a USB port that is in the electrical plug in the wall, the socket. So I put this in there. Now, it wasn't powerful enough to charge my MBK Curve, so that's why it wasn't lasting. So I took a charge block from one of my other devices and I plugged this into the wall, and then I plug this in and plug in my MBK Curve, let it charge, and I have no issues now with this device, and I'm so happy. All right, so let's get started with this treatment. I need to get through this because Misha just will not relax. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna hydrate my face because it's been a little bit. And I'm red because one, I have allergies, and two, I had the heater on in here and it was making me get flushed because it's so cold. I'm a little bit dehydrated. All right, so I'm gonna take my collagen promoter gel and I'm going to apply this to my skin. I'm just gonna apply it on one side. So I'm gonna work this side first for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna turn off the device and we're gonna look and compare them, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys really quick. So the Aura Lift. I cannot recommend the Aura Lift enough. I did put a community post that they were having a 15% off sale, but I have to tell you, I'm a month and a half in with my 4-month treatment protocol, and my facial tension is like completely almost gone. Like I'm not getting the tension underneath my cheekbones, the back of my jaw, front of my ear, my temples or my scalp or around my eyes as much. And the puffiness around my eyes has subsided quite a bit. I mean, it's puffy today because I only slept like maybe 2 hours last night because I was up all night with Misha. So the Aura Lift, if you have TMJ, if you're clenching your jaw, you definitely need this device in your life because it makes me aware of when I'm clenching my jaw all times throughout the day, even when I'm sleeping. And also it has relieved so much of my facial pain and tension. Also the neck tension that I've been experiencing too, it's helped with that tremendously as well. I just seriously cannot recommend it enough. Okay, so we are going to have you want the MBK Curve. You want to have this set up in your hand is where the power button is on top. So the settings for the skin tightening mode are you press the power button once, and then you press the bottom button twice, top button twice, bottom twice, okay? And we are good to go. So what I like to do, I like to hold it like this, and I'm gonna go up. I do 5 here, 5 here, and then I move to my next spot, 5. And I just take it from my neck and I go all the way up my cheek. And then I come up underneath my chin and I go up in front of my jaw for 5. And then I come on the side of my cheek here, go to the ear and move up. And then I'm gonna go up along my cheekbone to the corner of my eye there. So I'm gonna repeat this for these moves up until I hit 5 minutes. What I love about this device is it really helps define your neck and your jawline without causing any tension in those muscles. I've also been noticing too, like since I've been doing less with my skin device-wise, I feel like my skin looks so much better. So, you know, you guys can be doing too much. And when you do too much, you have adverse effects. Your skin will start to look worse. You'll see sagginess in your skin. It's because your skin is overworked and you need to take a break from these devices. Sometimes I'll take off like 2 weeks after I've completed like 90 days of a device, or even a month. So, you know, you guys got to listen to your skin and analyze it and be smart, because no device is a miracle device and you can overuse it. Just like if you overuse your LED light devices, you can cause your skin to burn out and it will disrupt your barrier, cause you to see all these things in your skin that you're trying to fix. It'll just look worse. So when you start to see that, take a break from everything and just focus on your skincare and your skincare products, and then start back up again. It's just like when you're overdoing it with skincare, using too many skincare products, too many actives. You're overdoing it to your skin. It's overworked and your skin's gonna look like crap. It's gonna hate you. So listen to your skin and always analyze it. And if you guys aren't sure about a device routine or what devices to use for your skin, I would highly suggest doing a healthy aging skincare consultation from Art of Skincare. They're amazing. And Gina and Lauren are the ones that do those skin consultations, and they've had such great results with their clients. I have a couple of my clients that I referred to them once I shut down my consultation business, and they always come back thanking me for it because they've helped them out so much with their skin devices and their skincare routine. So with this treatment, what you're doing is we're using the radio frequency for skin tightening. We're using the LED light therapy too to help with collagen building, stimulate ATP within the skin. And then you have the ultrasound and the biomechanical massage, which is stimulating stagnant fluid and circulation in the skin. So altogether, these modalities work fabulous for those stubborn areas where we retain that fluid. And usually it's the neck and jawline. And it's also relaxing the underlining tissues as well, opening up those channels so that fluid can release. Yay, she finally laid down. Thank you. So my gel is starting to get a little dried up. So I might have to check the time on this. So I have a minute left. So I'm just gonna rehydrate it. And my skin is absorbing the gel a little bit more right now than usual because I was doing a lot of talking at the beginning of this video. And then also because I am slightly dehydrated because I didn't sleep well last night. So Oh, I'm sorry, we have longer. It was at 9 minutes. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more gel on because I don't want to keep spraying and spraying and spraying. It's just easier if I just reapply the gel. So we have 3 more minutes. Sorry. So with this, I do avoid my thyroid area, but I do take it underneath my chin, avoiding the thyroid area. A lot of people think I'm using it directly on my thyroid, and I'm not, because it appears that way. It's just that my chin comes right here, so I have room right there, which it appears that I am using this on my thyroid, and I'm not. Like, people have gotten confused with that in my Nebulift treatment videos and with the MBK Curve and the Time Master Pro. So I'm not using it on my thyroid. So again, I'm using this on skin tightening mode. I am not using it on any sort of fat cavitation mode because you do not want to use that mode on your face whatsoever. That is meant for your body. Okay, so now it's at 6 minutes, so 1 minute left now. Sometimes when I use this, it seems like the treatment goes by super fast, and sometimes it's like slow. Today it seems like it's going by slow. So when I really notice the results of this treatment is the next day. That's when I notice it. My skin and my neck and my jawline all look tighter the next day. You'll be able to see it a bit today, but you'll really be able to see it tomorrow. And my rule is 5 passes on each area. That's just something I came up with. It works great for me. It's easy to remember. Okay, so that's 5 minutes. So I'm gonna turn it off. Press and hold the power button to turn it off. And then we can take a look at the area. So as you see, this looks more defined instantly. Everything looks picked up on this side versus this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do this side. And then I will come back and we'll do the chest, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do for my chest area. I do 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes here. And then we'll be done with this treatment. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I just finished up this side, so we look even now. My cheeks are rosy because I had to turn the heater back on because it's just too dang cold in here. So I applied a layer of the Collagen Promoter Gel on my chest. Now we're gonna turn it on. So I said it wrong in my first part of the demonstration. So we have the power button on the bottom, so we're gonna turn it on. You press the top one twice, then the power button again twice, and then the top one twice again, and that's your settings for skin tightening mode. And then I just go in circular motions, and I go all the way down to where my I don't use this on top of my brush tissue, but I just go to where like it starts. And then I just keep going in circular motions all over my chest, even on my shoulders for 5 minutes. So that's going to be a total of 15 minutes. Do not want to use this device any more than that. You use it for 15 minutes once. You can use it for 15 minutes once a day. If you're going to use it on your body. So say, okay, so today I did my neck, my lower face and jawline, and my chest. That's 15 minutes, 5 minutes on each area. I will not be using this device on any other areas of my body because it's just too much stimulation for your body. So if I wanted to use this on my arms, so I would do 7 minutes on this arm and 7 minutes on the other arm. Okay, that's one treatment day. For my legs, I like to use it for 15 minutes on one leg. So you could do, or you could break it up and you can do 7 minutes on one leg and then 7 minutes on the other. So do not go over 15 minutes, or do not use this device for more than 15 minutes a day. And I personally don't do any microcurrent after this or any kind of other device that will stimulate like muscles or the skin. I just use red LED light therapy because it'll be too much stimulation on your body. I mean, you can use microcurrent if you want to, but those of you who are sensitive, it just may be too much and you could be pushing the limits. Remember what I always say, more isn't always better. Okay, we all like to think like we should use all these devices in the same day. No, more is not always better. It's better if you break up the treatments. LED light therapy you can use with pretty much all your devices on the same day because there's not a lot of stimulation or currents running through the skin and the body. You just have to be careful, guys. We're just overdoing it way too much. So I'm applying more gel because my skin, like I said, is soaking this up. So now you can use the MBK Curve on your forehead too if you wanted to. I mean, it does work, but I prefer something smaller like the Nebulift. That's my favorite device for my forehead, for those smaller areas. The MBK Curve is just, I have a small forehead and it's too big for the area, but it can be done. I've tried it before. So my plan is, now that I've gotten my battery situation figured out with my MBK Curve, is I want to start using it again on my arms and my thighs to help with tightening the skin in those areas. So I'm gonna have to work that in. I mean, I love that they create these devices for the body. I just always have a hard time, finding the time for using them on my bodies. I mean, we're already sitting here for 15 minutes using a device on the face, and it's a lot of time, especially if you don't have a lot of time. So that's why I find like it works good to break up your modalities. Like do your radio frequency one day and then do microcurrent on another day. I do love to do red LED light therapy on the same day as my other devices. But when we set our schedules so full of using all these devices within the same time period, or, maybe using them 5 to 7 days a week, it just kind of gets, it's a nice routine, but sometimes, when it's longer than 5 minutes, it doesn't become as fun anymore. And you just get tired and it's like, oh, I'm too lazy to do it. So you just, pick a device. If you don't have a lot of time, pick one device and just focus on that device for 30 days. And then if you feel like you want to add in another device, then, you know, choose to do that if you'd like. But, you know, the best devices are the ones that you're going to actually use per the manufacturer's instructions. And my schedule's changed, so I'm working more hours now and more days of the week that I sometimes am just so tired. Like Wednesday and Thursday, I worked 9.5 hours on both days, and it was such long days that when I got home, just so tired, I didn't feel like doing any devices. Okay, everyone, sorry we got cut off on that treatment. My camera stopped filming. So I did just complete my chest, and here it is. And yeah, so I've been doing this every other day, and I have been loving it. And it's 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on this side, and then 5 minutes on my chest. And then what I like to do is I like to sometimes leave the collagen promoter gel on my skin as a treatment mask. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because it is very hydrating. It has wonderful ingredients. There's a bunch of growth factors in here, so it's going to treat my skin at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this on my skin for a bit, and I'm going to end the video here. So I hope you found that this was helpful for you. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below in the description box, and look for my upcoming videos. And yeah, so if I can do it today, I will film those other videos, but I don't think that's going to happen because Misha was relaxing, but she's not relaxing now. And I just need to, you know, be there for my baby and have her fall asleep on my chest, because that's the only way she'll relax is if she's on my chest. So I'm going to go take care of my baby now. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Mwah, mwah. Sending you all so much love and light. See you soon.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.